Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. James Paxton will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Popped him up. Lewis will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Rafael Devers, the next day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball's in for a strike. Paxton has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roll. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Lifted in the air out to left. Blackman is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Blackman is right there. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Rick Porcello gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Ramos makes the play, one away. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. He hit 7 home runs last month. that's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit high. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Great swing right there. Sometimes you just see that ball pop out of that pitcher's hand just a little bit different than that fastball. And he was able to stay back, keep his front shoulder locked, and take that off-speed pitch through.
Striding in, Byron Buxton. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
Buxton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Chris Davis now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Porcello gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to first, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. In his career against Porcello, he's got 2 hits in 19 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. Moustakas is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Fly ball out toward left center field. Blackmon on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. Here's Jackie Bradley now. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
1-0 pitch on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Bradley, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Here's Miguel Sano. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Miguel Sano.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Ramos is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up Dita. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
stepping up to the plate, number 30, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now. Wilson Ramos, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that misses. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Benintendi, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Beautiful day here in Minneapolis as we welcome you back to Target Field for the top of inning number 3. Striding in for Boston, Ramos. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes now. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Swing, and he pops him up. Moustakas into shallow left, and there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Begley. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ramos on at first, nobody out. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that's the third out. Red Sox go down quietly. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box, Royce Lewis. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Royce Lewis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Sharp ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Eddie Rosario waits on deck. Count still full. 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 13 for him on the year, as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Base is empty here with nobody out. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Up next for Minnesota, Chris Davis. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in Minneapolis. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Twins. Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi. Flied out leading off the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. The next 3-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. Big at bat, Rafael Devers. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. One out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Riding in once again, Mike Moustakas. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a ball 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Hit sharply on the ground. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Now batting, number 30.
Coming to the plate now, number 30. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts.
Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Porcello has his target. 0-2 on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Wilson Ramos would be next. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! So a solo shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. We played 4, and the Twins have taken a 4-0 lead. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In there, no balls and a strike. Fouled off. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Jackie Bradley Jr. waits on deck. The 3-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
He's set, now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bogarts, base runner at first with 1 out. That's inside. 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone to get himself back in this count.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Stepping in, Ramos, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
In now, Josh Begley. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Dustin Pedroia is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And not in time as the run scores. And he will score from third, and a real letdown behind the plate as that should go down as a passed ball. Changeup in for a strike.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Here it is. Just missed with a breaking ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 now to Pedroia. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the second run is across as well, and they've cut this to 1 at 4-3.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Grounded to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
1-1. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
Boy, this has been a different guy in the 5th inning. First 4 innings on cruise control. 5th inning, nothing seems to be able to work. He needs to find that focus back.
Pitch popped up. Rosario has got it, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. Minnesota leads this one 4-3. Digging in, Royce Lewis. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop, Royce Lewis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. A high fastball is in there. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now a flare out toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Now batting, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Fegley moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 25.
Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Buxton has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Grounded to third. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And it's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Standing in, Eric Hosmer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Lewis into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Here's Chris Davis now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Chris Davis.
First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Two and 0 to the Twins left fielder.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Now here's the pitch. And that's over. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that one misses. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Davis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The 2-2 fouled away. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
That's popped up. And this will land foul. The next 3-2. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
First baseman number 22, Miguel.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Rafael Montero comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. At the plate, Miguel Sano. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
Now batting, number 30.
At the plate, number 30. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Hero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in the hitters meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Stepping in now, Wilson Ramos. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now to the plate, Royce Lewis. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. 2-1. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Charlie Blackmon would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Looked like he might have got squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Working to keep them in the game here. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. 2 out, bases loaded. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Twins forced to settle for 1. 7th inning coming up. The Twins are in front, 5-3. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Trevor Hildenberger is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
39, Trevor Hildenberger.
Digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. Up around the face. The 1-1. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
2-2 now.
Swing and a line drive, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The batter, number 35.
So digging in now, Ramos. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Josh Fegley. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is hit softly to third. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Eddie Rosario.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Way in front of a great slider that time.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball,
3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready once again, Byron Buxton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Popped him up. Hosmer on the move. 1 down.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Rosario at second. Davis at first. 1 gone. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Sean Doolittle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
62, Sean Doolittle.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There, this one's from Moustakas at third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Right fielder number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. His career line with Doolittle, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here it comes, 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Blackman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's J.D. Martinez, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's set, and the pitch. Pitch misses the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back to Target Field right after this. Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
So striding forward now, number 30. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Number 30.
First offering on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Rips this one to first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Royce Lewis.
Now at the plate, Royce Lewis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. popped him up. Coming in is Benintendi, but he won't get there. It falls in. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get it.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0 home. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Missed with a slider.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. And he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out.
Now batting, second baseman, Eddie Rosario.
Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a sinker that misses for a ball. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Ramos is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Twin strand a pair, and it remains 5-3. Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing. But a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Martinez stands at second with no outs. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Here's the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's batting at a .385 clip. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
The 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he drives a liner to right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Now back.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Ramos. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line toward the alley in left center. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the 9th, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the 9th looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more.
Ready now, Josh Begley. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. way out in front. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Fegley is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their ninth inning lead has evaporated. We're knotted up headed to the bottom of the ninth as the Twins will try to walk it off. Craig Kimbrell comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit up. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
The 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-1 is high and outside for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, it's been a steady 5 for 9. He's taken him deep once. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes. Three 3-0 now. Miguel Sano would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aborted first.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3, and the potential winning run laid waste. The inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Antonio Senzatella takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Antonio Senzatella.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Dustin Pedroia.
First offering on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And it's quickly 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball. Just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one just missed outside.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
So a full count now. Andrew Benintendi waits on deck. Another full count offering on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Around second, Pedroia looking for 3. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, not sure the manager was too happy when he rounded second and headed for third. I mean, he's the go-ahead run, and you hate to get thrown out going for 3 when there are no outs. But it works out for him, and he avoids getting an earful in the dugout.
Zue Lin will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 5, Zue Lin.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. The 0-1.
Nope,
missed with a breaking ball. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. Now the 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Curveball that time, not even close.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Taken high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and they have taken the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside. But that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Popped him up. Moustakas over to his right. 1 out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball. just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Swing and a hot shot toward third, and past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Martinez leads off first with one away. Ball one.
Ball one.
A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. Runner going a second time. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton has it in his tracks. Two gone. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
A runner on first with two away. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
The batter, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch swung on but fouled off to the left. Now the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackmon going back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The runner from first crosses the plate. That makes it a 9-5 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Taylor Rogers, a southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. In now, Ramos. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. A ball and a strike now. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. To 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Lewis is there for it. And that's the third out. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Twins 5. Zue Lin will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 5.
Will Smith, a 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Standing in, number 30. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Number 30.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The Twins find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game. It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Hard on the ground towards short. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Execute your pitch down the way below the knee, and a left-hander's able to shoot it through the 5.5 hole. That fires me up.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Nobody out, runner on first. And that's in there, 3-1. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
At the plate, Royce Lewis. He's set, and the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Here's the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Ramos leads off second with one gone in the inning. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a huge swing by Rosario and a deep drive to right field. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. Three-run home run down the line and right. His second home run of the game, as it's now a one-run ball game.
In any other game, hitting 4 home runs might feel great, but they've hit 4 and they're still losing. Tough to figure, but the math doesn't lie.
Drew Steckenrider, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 71. Drew Steckenrider.
Here's Byron Buxton now. As he takes a cold strike on the blank, it's 0-1. Steckenrider, a right-hander going 6'5". He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Final strike for the Twins. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Craig Kimbrell wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the